Like the sun, we bring light to your darkness. And like an eagle, we make you rise above the sky. Blast the film, making a difference.
Papa, Mama, how you all doing today? Uncle, Auntie, where are you? Talk to your neighbor, talk to your friend. It's your number one show, your number one weekend show, Hats and Flicks. We're back again. The whole team is back again. And I'm your humble host, K to the E to the LLY, Kelly the Samis. And as usual, I have my partner in crime,
Tina Peter.
Yes, you heard her loud and clear. And as you all know, on the Hats and Flicks show, we talk about, on the heart segment, the issues of the heart. Whatever is bothering you, whatever is bugging you, we talk about it. We trash it out on the heart segment. And on the flick segment, we talk about movies and movies and movies. So today on the heart segment and the flick segment, we have something for you on the heart segment. What do you think we have for them?
Make it quick syndrome.
Wow. Make it quick syndrome. Yeah. And then on the flick segment, guys, we have for you Jim Caviezel and the Passion of Christ. I'm sure a lot of you have heard about that film, Passion of Christ. A lot of you have watched that film. And we're talking about Jim Caviezel. Who is Jim Caviezel? You get to find that out after this short musical interlude. We'll be right back. Don't you go nowhere. It's the Hat and Flick Show.
Dust falling from the sky. I don't know if anybody's feeling what I feel. Flashing lights and thunderstorms.
And I hear voices sing aloud, hallelujah to the King. We join the angels with a shout. There's a party in heaven.
That musical interlude. Hope you enjoyed that music. Yes, it's the Hat and Flicks, and that's Glass FM for you. We entertain you, we inform you, and we give you the very, very, very best. So, on the Hat segment, we're talking about, like Tina said, the get rich quick or make it quick syndrome. Tina, this has been a problem amongst our youths, especially in this generation we are in today.
Yeah, actually, we live in the digital age where social media makes it very easy to show off wealth, either real or fake.
Yes.
Yes.
Every day on social media, going through different feeds, we see posts from different users, most of them showing off, especially the youths. So, we all want to be free.
Yeah.
We all want to make money, actually.
Yes.
So, but are we ready to take the risks?
It's not just the risks, Tina. I feel, are we ready to follow the process, because life is all about process. Like one Apostle Sema will say, when I see results, I want to see process. Your process is an evidence of your results. You understand? When we see your results, is an evidence that you follow the process. And when we see that the person who has the result is not able to handle that result, is not in position or has the capacity to handle that result, then we know that person didn't follow the process. And that's why we have people following, doing Yahoo, doing several things, ritual, several demonic things, just to make sure that they make it and then satisfy people. Now, what it means, let me give the audience what get rich quick syndrome means. It's a culture of quick fixes or shortcuts that is prevalent among young youths. I'll take that again. Get rich quick syndrome is a culture of quick fixes or shortcuts that is prevalent among young youths. So you heard that right, quick fixes, shortcuts. And when you are following this life, you want to succeed in life, you have to follow the process. There are no shortcuts, there are no escapes, there are no elevators. You have to follow the staircase all the way up. Yes. And some of the disadvantages of get rich quick syndrome, we have anxiety disorder. People getting so anxious. You are so anxious. You can't just, there's this impatience. You can't just accept who you are at that moment. You see, for instance, someone is getting a job for at least 30K. We are paid. Yes, we know. Looking at the economic conditioning of Nigeria right now, 30K is not really worth the while every month. But you are getting that, but because you had a friend that just did a business and got about, let's say, for instance, 25 million. All of a sudden, you leave that job and you become so anxious to leave that job that you are getting 30K to get that 25 million. And at the end of the day, you discover you don't even get that 25 million. And also, I think what boosts this anxiety disorder is social media. You see the post of friends showing off wealth, like you said, snapping in front of cars, snapping in front of ShopRites, snapping in front of different places. And I just pray, the day ShopRite comes to Jos, wahala. So already we have seen their signboard already. You've seen their signboard, especially your gender. I'm sure they've seen the signboard. Your gender, they've seen the signboard. So Facebook should just get ready for a very big blast. FacebookJoss.com should get ready for it. So that's what I'm saying, anxiety disorder. And then we have indolence. And then we have entitlement mentality. You see this entitlement, feeling like, okay, get rich quick syndrome. As far as this person was able to get there, I too can get there. You don't want to follow the right process, but you just feel you need to get there just because familiarity with that person. You've not cared the story of that person. That person started before you. How did that person start? What are the things the person acquired to start? What are the knowledge you have? Just because you feel, okay, because Tina is my fellow colleague, and because she's my fellow colleague, as far as she got there, I can get there. It's just like as if we are walking through the door of this studio and you're coming out, and it's just too pathetic. And now, like I said, causes of get rich quick syndrome. We have social media, and then we have pressure from friends and family. When you see, that's why Tina, I say people should get the right friends. What do you think, having the right friends?
Well, especially among teenagers, you know, when you see your mate actually bailing and balling and blowing money in clubs or parties like that, we also want to do it. You get, you know, people around are doing a certain thing because they are highly loaded. We also want to have that experience, which is peer pressure. So most times they don't care where the so-called friend gets the money in question. They just want to have the experience. So peer pressure is one of the reasons the rate of cyber fraud, that's Yahoo in Nigeria.
Yes, talk about peer pressure. And apart from peer pressure from friends, we have also peer pressure from family. We have family members putting their kids on pressure. They are saying, are you not seeing Mama Emeka? Are you not seeing Papa Davo? Are you not seeing Mama Emeka, Papa Davo's children? Are you not seeing the way they are driving cars? Are you not seeing the way they bought house for their parents? When you buy me house, every time you are eating my food, and you are not allowing that child to build capacity. Instead, you are allowing that child to, you know what? Since my mama want time, since my papa want time, may I just do waiting I feel do. May I just satisfy mama and papa. Get it? So the pressure from family too. So you see, our problem in society is not just from the
peer pressure.
The family too is the problem, and that's why Africa is where it is today. Is the family. Until we go back to the family and correct our wrongs, we will remain where we are today. And then we have impatience, like I spoke about, and then solutions. What are the solutions to this what do you call it, get rich quick syndrome. Religious leaders need to imbibe this in Tina. There's religious leaders, they're in position to pass out knowledge, to give knowledge, and them allowing their audience to know that, see, following the process will take you very far. Following the process will allow you to stay at the top. You know, we have a lot of people fading because the capacity that they're supposed to build, they didn't build it. So when they got that fame, it's faded. That's why you see people that have been famous for how many years? You are like, why is this person still relevant up to now? Because the person has been able to build capacity. Then you see somebody, you say, I'm not hearing that person after 5 years that you see. So that's the danger of get rich quick syndrome. It doesn't help you build relevance.
No.
And relevance is the foundation of your staying at the top when you're talking about the get rich quick syndrome.
Yes, that's why a wise man once said, material things will come and go, but knowledge will stay forever. So the thing is, I don't know who actually said that, but it's actually a wise man.
So, and then I spoke about the family, which I said earlier, the family should try as much as possible to talk to their children. Let them know that, yes. And you know, another thing again I remember is that this get rich quick syndrome, the parents are also the cause of it. For instance, when your child gets first position, a child gets first position, and your child doesn't get first position, and you are like, you didn't get first position. Make sure you get first. I don't care how you do it. So you see, you don't tell that child, you see, that child got first position. Try and know why that child got first position. Try and know the things you did wrong and the things that child did right. No. Just make sure you do it, or else you're not eating food in my house. So you see, you are building something. You are sowing a seed that you reap later in the future. We don't know that. We parents don't know. So we parents need to wake up. And then we have media, Tina. We like what we are doing now, trying to educate, trying to do an orientation amongst the people that are actually listening right now, so they'll be able to know the importance of these things. And then we have celebrity icons, Tina. Our icons are not helping matters.
They are not
helping matters. I mean, you see photos on Instagram. Well, it's about time we head straight to the Flick segment, Tina. I think that's what we have for them on the Heart segment.
Yes, exactly.
So see you all on the Flick segment. We'll be right back. Don't you go nowhere.
Come by you.
Mama Joy, you see they do like this. You no go change business pattern. Abi you never hear of Glass FM.
Papa Timo, which kind talk be this one? Wetin that one come in safe? And which one be Glass FM?
Glass FM na better online radio station where they help business women like you, business people entirely sell better market. All you need to do now to wire their green on.
Abeg, wait make I carry my phone.
+234 90 311 01001, or you fit call +234 812 8803452. Once you wire this number where I mention you fit make 1 billion like that woman where they sell kuli.
Oh yeah, make I wire their green now.
Hello. Who is on the line?
Glass FM, I need a call.
Glass FM, making a difference.
Jim Caviezel. I'm sure you heard about Jim Caviezel. Or maybe you've not heard about Jim Caviezel, and that's why we're talking about Jim Caviezel. So I will need to give a brief breakdown about Jim Caviezel.
Yeah, actually his birth name is James Patrick Caviezel Jr. So Caviezel is an American actor best known for his role as Jesus Christ in the 2004 film The Passion of Christ. Yes. He was born in Mount Vernon, Washington on September 26, 1968.
Wow. And not only that, he has featured in movies such as Person of Interest 2011 to 2016, Angel Eyes 2001, and Sound of Freedom, a 2023 film. Yes, that's this year. That's his most current film. And one thing we'd love you to know that during the filming of The Passion of Christ, he got struck by lightning and it dislocated his shoulder.
Yes.
That's the sacrifice these actors put. And Tina, especially playing a role like Jesus, it doesn't just bring a lot of physical implications, it also brings some spiritual implications.
Yeah.
That's the truth. It brings a lot of spiritual implications. So I will say kudos to him. That's a very big risk. I myself in the studio can't take that. I can't. I won't get out. Even if you pay me the whole money in the world, I won't do it. I totally won't do it until God says do it. Then during the film, I say he got dislocated on his shoulder. And then prior to the filming, Mel Gibson, the director of the Passion of the Christ film, told him that this taking on the role of Jesus Christ is going to hurt his career. Tina, I don't know, why is it that we now live in the world, especially in the entertainment industry, whenever you stand for Christ, you are being opposed like you've killed or you've murdered someone. In 2011, Caviezel claimed that good roles had become hard to come by. So in 2011, he claimed that good roles had become hard to come by. You can imagine, just taking on the role of Jesus, and the roles became hard to come by for him. Tina, why just standing for Christ? What do you have to say for people who need to stand for Christ, especially in this industry that people are losing hope? What do you have to say about that?
Well, I just want to say, no matter what, seriously, you just have to do what you can do. Because, the industry actually, right now, we don't know what it's turning into. So, we as the actors, actress like that, we should try to do what we can in the film industry.
That'll stand out. Yes, that'll stand out. And then, he will be starring in the sequel of The Passion of Christ, known as The Passion of the Christ Resurrection. Yes, The Passion of the Christ Resurrection, and come out in 2024. Tina, do you have details on that? Okay, I'm not sure we'll have details on that, but maybe we'll try to get details on that, or maybe our subsequent shows of The Passion of the Christ. But just do well to know that it's coming out in 2024, and Jim Caviezel will be reprising the role of Jesus Christ. And funny enough, Tina, I just discovered that the guy acting as John, the disciple, who acted as John the disciple in The Passion of Christ 2004, was to reprise his role in this 2024 version of The Passion of the Christ Resurrection, but he died.
Wow.
Yeah, he died, and we want to rest in peace. May God console his family and everybody. I think, Tina, that's all we have for them on the Hat and Flick show. It was a very, very nice show. I love being here, Tina. Don't you love being here? It's exciting. It's very exciting. Talking to you people. It's amazing. We just can't wait for Saturdays whenever it talks about, whenever it comes to the Hat and Flick show in question. So before we go, our social media handles on Facebook is Glass FM, and then our personal handle is Glass FM with an apostrophe S. Then on Twitter is Glass_FM. Then on Instagram is a Glass FM radio station. Then you want to email us for important, and you want to do business with us, or you have something important to tell us, just email us at glassfm.tv@gmail.com. glassfm.tv@gmail.com. Then I'm going to call the numbers. As I call them, Tina is going to help me to repeat them as I call them. So +234 81 288 03 452. I'll take that again.
452.
Yeah, if you want to do business with us, I'll call it slowly. +234 81 288 03 452. Yes, this is the number to call if you want to do business or you want to partner with Glass FM. Now the show is about wrapping up, and before I give my final words, I love Tina to give her final words before we go. Your final words to the audience.
Well, I just want you to keep listening to Glass FM, and please don't stop.
Yes, don't stop listening to Glass FM, because we have a whole lot for you from this Saturday. In fact, Rocketing will be here with you on the Gospel Note Show so that you'll be in the spirit. Don't joke with being in the spirit, fam. As usual, I'm K to the E to the LLY. See you next week Saturday. Bye-bye.